Okay, let's go confront Joy about the pencil we found.
Need something?
Do you ever talk to the other people who are working during the shutdown?
I'm not very good at socializing. I couldn't even tell you what any of them look like, quite frankly. I go to work, I go home. That's pretty much my life.
Someone activated the roller coaster while I was standing on the tracks just now. I barely managed to escape.
Really? Are you sure it was on purpose? Maybe you accidentally tripped a switch or something.
It was no accident. Does this pencil I found by the tracks look familiar?
That looks like one of mine. But I didn't leave it there. I mean, just because you found one of my pencils, that hardly proves I'm guilty of something.
Joy, while you were gone, the Nancy Drew entity came in here and snooped.
You were snooping around in here?
Well, I came in here looking for you, yes, but
An analysis of sensory input shows that the Nancy Drew entity entered the immediate area during your absence and exhibited non-random seeking behavior.
I was just trying to do the job Ms. Santos asked me to do. I didn't know I was being watched.
My father was a frustrated inventor. After he died, I discovered that in his study. In his will, he said he made it just for me. I don't have room in my apartment, so I brought him here. I keep him covered when I know I'm going to have company. As you noticed, he can be kind of a blabbermouth.
The word blabbermouth is without meaning to Miles, the magnificent memory machine.
Does he do anything else besides blabber?
My father said he invented Miles in order to reacquaint me with my childhood. It always bothered him that I was never as happy-go-lucky as he was. What am I, Miles?
Joy Trent is a party-pooping stick in the mud.
So my father programmed him with a bunch of riddles designed to reconnect me with long-lost memories from my childhood.
That sounds fascinating.
I don't see it that way at all. I don't want to relive my childhood. My mother died when I was 4.
My mother died when I was really young, too. Maybe I could help you.
I should be mad that you were snooping around in here. But the truth is, I think it's neat that you're so gutsy. Especially since I'm so not gutsy. Oh, what the heck. Okay, Miles, let's hear the first riddle.
Here is the first riddle. Listen carefully. To be told a truth long since put away, bring me the silvery remains of a 4-bit day.
I have no idea what he's talking about. I knew it would be a waste of time.
Maybe it'll ring a bell with somebody else. I'll ask around.
Do what you want, but I'm not gonna hold my breath.
So this little, not puzzle, but like helping Joy remember her childhood, I actually really like this. Granted, it doesn't have anything to do with the mystery of why we're here. It doesn't really have anything to do with the carousel or anything like that, but it's just kind of sweet, and I don't know, I like it. So, I'm going to spend the next, well, I'll try to finish it in this video, but doing these riddles for Miles and Joy. The first riddle, we ask people what they think it means. I'm just going to skip all that and go straight to Elliot because he is the one who can help us with it.
Nancy, you're a procrastinator's dream. Know that? Come in. Ask me questions. Ask me lots of questions.
I found this receipt on the floor. Looks like you bought a lot of basswood recently.
I'll take that. Thank you.
I know you're busy, but I was hoping you could maybe help me solve a riddle. If I asked you for the silvery remains of a 4-bit day, what would you give me?
A riddle. I love riddles. Okay, let's see. Silvery remains has to be something silver that's left over, right? Okay, now, if 2-bit means worth a quarter, 4-bit would mean worth 2 quarters. Quarters. Captain's quarters, maybe?
The hotel adjacent to the park?
Captain's quarters day. Day, spelled D-A-E, as in Sunday. That's it. There's this fantastic sundae you can get only at the hotel. They call it a fun day. It's been their specialty for like centuries. Comes with a souvenir spoon. Silvery, as in spoon, get it?
Elliot, you're a genius.
Next riddle, come on. I'm on a roll, baby. I'm in a groove. Bring it on.
I'll let you get back to work.
If you must.
Okay, so we have to go order a sundae, or a fun day, I should say, at the hotel. And where is it? Captain's Cove Fun Day. And you get your very own collectible souvenir spoon, so that's what we want, the spoon.
Hotel operator, what do you want?
I'd like to order a fun day, please.
2,480 calories worth of sheer heaven plus one official Sunday souvenir spoon coming right up. Anything else?
That's it. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
2,000 calories.
Oh, that was so good.
Okay, and there's the spoon. So we bring the spoon back to Miles. First I'm going to look at our inbox because we have messages. Next time you want to hide a message in plain sight, write it on a piece of paper using nature's invisible ink, lemon juice. When you finish writing, you'll have what looks like a blank piece of paper, which to the observant nose may smell faintly like lemon, but when you expose the paper to modern heat, the message will appear. Just take care when applying heat to the paper. An iron on its very low setting will usually do the trick. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, news from home. Dear Nancy, yesterday after you left, Togo was playing with his yellow squeaky toy in the family room and it rolled underneath the TV cabinet. I tried to get it out with the yardstick, but I couldn't reach it. Now all Togo does is lie there in the family room and whimper. He won't even eat. As you know, that toy was his favorite, but don't worry, I'm going to go to the pet store as soon as it opens and get him a new one. Love, Hannah. I went to every single pet store in River Heights, and wouldn't you know, not one of them carries yellow squeaky toys. Togo hasn't budged from in front of the TV cabinet. He still refuses to eat, and I'm getting worried. You know how I fret when you Drews don't eat. So I called your father, and he arranged for 2 men to come over later on today, unplug all those cables and wires, and move the cabinet. He wasn't real happy about it, but I told him it's what you'd want. Oh, wow. Okay, so this is, I think that, okay, so this is the first game where you get a award at the end of the game. I feel like I usually get the Magellan Award in this game, but this is kind of fun. It tells you, like, the different awards that there are, and, and how you get them. So, avid reader, open to suggestions, tenacity. So I guess if that tenacity is if you change the time a lot, probably. I guess you can change the time in this game. A Puzzle Master Award, they give it to you because puzzles don't puzzle you at all. The harder they are, the better you like it, and the faster you solve them. Puzzles are your life. 9 Lives Award, because you're not afraid to take risks. That's probably if you die a lot. A Phone to Face Award you get because you prefer gathering the facts over the phone. The only thing you like better than having someone's phone number is using it. So that's probably if you use all the phone numbers you can find. A Face-to-Face Award because there's nothing you like better than to interview suspects in person. If they have information, then by golly, you're going to get it from them. Magellan Award because you like to tackle a mystery by going absolutely everywhere you can and seeing absolutely everything there is to see in places related to the crime. Okay, and here's the stenography info. Again, I'm not going to do that right now. We'll do that later. Yeah, okay, let's go back and give Miles the spoon.
Hello?
Hi, Nancy. KJ Paris. I got some preliminary info on that jewel thief. You know Chaz Dunning?
Great, let's hear it.
Okay. Before he died, he got to be real good buddies with his cellmate at New Jersey State Prison. And his cellmate was paroled less than 2 months ago.
Do you know the guy's name?
Well, apparently he's used a lot of aliases. The guy I talked to wasn't sure which name he was released under, but he did give me a description. Dark hair, medium build, clean-shaven, heavy Jersey accent. Like I said, I'm still in the process of making calls. I just thought I'd let you know what I had so far.
Thanks, Detective. You've been a big help.
Sounds like Harlan to me.
Any luck?
I'm pretty sure Miles wants us to bring him the souvenir spoon you get when you order a Fun Day Sundae at the captain's quarters. I have one right here.
Give it to Miles and see what happens.
Lay it on me. The scan is complete. The object is correct. Your mother used to take you for a Sunday at the captain's quarters almost every week. Do you remember, Joy?
The captain's quarters fun day. I do remember that. I was so small, I always had to sit on my mother's lap to eat it. I wish I could remember what she looked like.
Don't you have a picture of her?
You were very little when your mother died, Joy. Your grief came out as anger. Before your father could stop you, you destroyed every picture of your mother that he had.
I did that? No, my father told me he had gotten rid of them. He always said some things are better left forgotten. Oh my gosh. I'm the reason I have nothing to remember her by.
You've probably forgotten everything about that time in your life because it was just too painful to remember.
The older your father got, Joy, the more he realized that life is nothing but memories. He realized that even bad memories have a place in a good life. That is why he invented Miles the Magnificent Memory Machine. Here is the second riddle. This one is written down. Please remove it.
It's just a blank piece of paper.
You and your mother used to love to play this game, Joy.
Once again, I have no idea what he's talking about.
You know, some of the things your father wants you to remember may be pretty painful. Are you sure you want to go on?
If you still want to help me, please, Nancy, keep going. I feel like a door somewhere is starting to creak open. I'm kind of scared to open it, but I also kind of know I have to.
I'll get back to you as soon as I can.
Thanks, Nancy.
Okay, so this one is, the clue to solve that is something we just read in an email about hidden messages are used, like people will write it with lemon, juice, and then you can heat it up to see the message. So, oops. We are going to use the iron to heat up the message and read it.
The first 8 notes of your favorite band organ tune, plus 1 mouth organ, plus 1 smidgen of talent equals 1 happy Miles. I need to turn the iron on.
Okay, so band organ. Now let's go back. Well, let's see if we can talk to Joy
Any
about
luck?
this.
There was a message written in lemon juice on that piece of paper Miles gave us. We're to play the first 8 notes of your favorite band organ tune on a mouth organ for Miles.
My favorite band organ tune? I don't even know what a band organ is. Or a mouth organ either, for that matter.
I think a mouth organ is a harmonica.
Correct. The music you hear when you ride the Captain's Cove Carousel comes from the band organ that sits inside the rider platform. You used to play the harmonica for your mother all the time, Joy. Your favorite tune was the one you heard on the carousel?
It couldn't have been. I never rode the carousel. I always thought it was stupid. I thought all the rides in the park were stupid.
Is that all you can tell us, Miles?
I have been programmed to give you one hint. The tune is on the 3rd roll. You will have to think about this one. End of hint.
It's all yours, Detective. As usual, I'm stumped.
I'll get back to you as soon as I can.
I'll be right here.
Okay, so we need a harmonica, which we will get at Midway Games, but we also need to go in here. I haven't even ridden the carousel yet, so I'm going to do that first.
Let's go for a spin on the carousel. By the way, you have 4 fun credits left on your card. Enjoy the ride, haha. carousel will be starting in 3 seconds, so hang on tight. And don't forget to try for the brass ring.
Yeehaw!
So the brass ring is this little ring over here, and you have to try to grab it
Here comes the brass
when
ring.
it comes to
Get
you.
ready. Gotcha.
And then I guess you can get it twice.
Here it comes again.
Or I'm gonna try to get it twice. Okay, I guess not. But we got it. So you would think that that tune might be the tune that we need, but it's not. We have to go in here to figure out the tune that we need. So, this.
Guess I'm gonna have to call Tink, whoever he is.
So, Tink is someone who works at the park and he manages the band organ, so we have to call him first. And that just plays the song that's on the CD.
Something's missing here.
Yeah, so we have to call Tink, and then we can finish this. Oh, but wait, first, let's go down here. So, there's a couple things in here. This, which we don't know the combination to. And then we can go down here.
Time to start crawling. This goes to the space underneath the carousel.
Because there's a clue down here.
Wonder what that is.
But don't press it yet. Because I'm pretty
There's
sure...
something up there. Looks like a letter.
I'm pretty sure this remote activates the carousel, so if you click it when you're down there, you'll die. And there's a letter up here.
I can't reach it.
But Nancy can't reach it, so we need to get something to help her reach it. And that's really all that there is. We can't really do... I guess we can't do anything with the remote yet. I don't know. I might be wrong about that. Activating the carousel. I can't remember. Okay, so Midway Games. This is where we're going to get our harmonica. So these are all the prizes. We need the harmonica, and we also need this little rolly thing because that will help us get the letter that Nancy can't reach. So basically we need 4 coins. We need a seahorse coin, an anchor, mermaid, and a clam. And to get the coins, you have to win these games. So like this game, you win the seahorse one. For this one, you win the anchor, and for this one, you win the clam and mermaid.
Uh-oh. Looks like it's out of order.
And it's out of order, so we have to ask Ingrid about that, I think. But let's see. Yeah, let's just go ahead and ask Ingrid about that.
It's locked. It's locked.
But she's not here. Okay, so let's ask Harlan about that. He's also not here. No one is here, but we can snoop. Okay, requested code 101190. That is an important code. I think it's his locker code, maybe? Yeah, or no, yes. Let's try that on his locker. Okay, so 10, 11, 90. 10, 11, 90. Yep. Appointments, 5:30
Louis
haircut.
G. Wonder who that is. Best way to find out is to call him.
Okay, we need to call a lot of people. We need to call Louis G. We need to call Tank. And then down here is a videotape. So, videotape. Let's play the tape. He has a videotape of Ingrid.
It looks like Harlan's been spying on Ingrid.
0726.
I better put this back where I found it.
Okay, so we have to open his locker again. Oh, good, we don't have to do the code. Okay, so we need to call Louis G, we need to call Tank, we need to get into Ingrid's place, or Ingrid's office, which we have the code now, it's 0726. So let's do that.